Hello managers and welcome to the 8th episode of Sega FCC TV. My name is Eugene and I'm the Global Marketing Team Manager here at Sega of Japan. I will be your host for today. We're coming up to a very busy season for football fans. Some incredible matches are bound to happen over the summer and we're looking to bring a ton of excitement to Sega FCC to celebrate that special occasion. As always, the team in Japan is hard at work on updating the game and adding more features every month. But June and July will be very special for Sega FCC as we will be releasing our biggest update yet. Instead of version 1.4, Sega FCC 2026 will be entering into full version 2.0 and bringing fresh content, new licenses, new players, new events, and special campaigns for all of our fans. The info today was prepared by our producer, Hisai-san, and the game director, Funakoshi-san. With the introductions out of the way, let's see what our team has been working on. First, we would like to share more info on things revealed in Sega FCC Halftime Special. We showcase the new League Edition, MLS license acquisition, or collaboration with the Japan national team, and revealed some info about the roster update coming soon. Today, we would like to showcase the rest of the updates coming in version 2.0. As you can see, the two new leagues being added to the game are Major League Soccer, or MLS, and K-League 2. But that's not all. We're also adding 3 new clubs you can manage or match up against. It's Bayern Munich, for players who enjoy German football, BG Patom United, for players in Thailand, and Railak Shiga, an extra addition from the J3 League, who recently promoted. There will be a new Scout banner coming with the update, career advancement speed adjustment, a new sub-story, special video commemorating your Season 1 data and achievements, manager notes, which are like tutorial tips, and more. When we revealed the addition of J2 and J3 divisions to the game, football fans in Japan were very excited to see the lower divisions being represented. We believe that it's crucial to have the chance to bring your own club from the grassroots all the way to the top. It's in the game's DNA and the philosophy behind development. So, lower divisions are a perfect fit. As a result, we worked with K-League to add K2 into the game and give the fans of Korean soccer a chance to experience the real journey of competing in the second division before making our way to the top. We are very excited to partner up with MLS, especially during the year where a major football event is on in the US. We have created a special visual to commemorate the occasion. Here it is. The league is full of incredible players, and we have Marco Reus, Song Hyun-min, Thomas Muller, and Christian Roldan representing MLS here. It's a unique league and not only introduces new clubs and players, but also features a special league format with rules that differ from other leagues. As a result, the development team implemented a special feature where you can enjoy both East and West conferences, so it's as close to the real experience as possible. The development team will also be including extra missions and event missions tied to the MLS edition. We hope you enjoy playing in the local league for the international tournament host and get all of the rewards for completing the additional missions. But that's not all. We also collaborated with the international Japanese team to bring the squad into the game. The players will be added to the game and you will be able to scout them for your team. I hope these Japanese legends will bring your team victory. Now, let's talk about all new things coming to Sega FCC. The first big feature adjustment we're making in version 2.0 is speeding up your progress through the season. We have heard from players that they would like to go through the season faster, and the development team heard your feedback. Starting from version 2.0, you will be able to cut to the chase by breezing through schedule at a faster pace, and even skip to victory and result screens. They have also worked on optimizing the game speed in general, so getting your star player to their peak is less time-consuming. We hope you come back to check out the new speed, and here it is in action. Let's have a look. It's most definitely much quicker than before. I hope this helps you build your Dream Team mode squads faster and will save you some time. For those of you who have already finished the full story, we're happy to announce that the team has created an extra sub-story in the Sega FCC universe. This one, though, is a little different. It's more of a series of trials for everyone to overcome, each designed to test your skills that rewards you for challenging yourself and your team. When working on Sega FCC and playing it, we're always thinking about different ideas and ways of setting up your own team. For example, relying on prime players to push through leagues is an efficient way to win the leagues faster, but sometimes this can feel as though something's missing. We believe the true appeal of Sega FCC lies in making the most of limited resources, funds, and players to overcome a big challenge of becoming the best club in the world. To reward you for testing yourself, we have added extra items for completing these achievements. So have a look at the lineup and see if you're up to the challenge. With the roster update coming soon, we also wanted to add a new special feature for all of the managers who have worked on building their teams from the ground up. To commemorate your effort, in this first ever season of Sega FCC, we created a special video that will showcase your stats, achievements, milestones, and other fun info about your managerial career. We would also like to thank all of our managers who worked hard in getting to the top during the first season. So you will get a bunch of rewards based on your stats. Start your next season with a boost. This will pop up once you log in after the roster update, and you will be able to view it whenever you want in your profile. Here's a short sample of what you can expect. I'm looking forward to seeing how I got on in my first season. The other major feature coming to the game are the Manager Notes. It's basically an in-game guide to the main gameplay features at your fingertips. It's a handy compilation of in-depth guides in many areas of the game. Before, some of this info only came up once in the tutorial and never again, so we compiled all the necessary info and included it in the UI. You can see here how it looks like in the game. You can access it at any time if you feel you need some help with a certain feature. At the moment, we focused on core gameplay and features, so we haven't covered everything in the game, but we are hoping to bolster up the system in the future. As mentioned before, the next big addition to the game are new clubs you can manage, or challenge with your original club in their local leagues. It's wonderful to have clubs from a variety of regions available to play with. I am especially looking forward to getting Bayern players and bringing them to my team. My favorite club lost to them in one of the most important leagues, so I gotta get their players and bring them to Spain. Stay tuned for more info in the future. The update to the next feature will affect gameplay. We will be adding the addition of an extra growth phase after a player hits their plateau. Some new players will be able to enter growth phases once more, giving you an extra opportunity to boost their stats. You can figure out if the player has that feature by checking out their profile card. It'll be mentioned under their age. Also, we will be adding new playstyles to the game, giving you more variety when it comes to formation combo management and setting up your lineup. There is also an adjustment to league level. Some leagues will have their max cap increased. To add to that, right now there is a cutoff at a certain level after which you don't get any formation coins, which isn't great. We wanted players to feel rewarded for their accomplishments, so you will continue getting formation combo coins each time you win certain leagues. In addition, there are more formation combos coming to the game, one for each policy. Time to freshen up your squad in the new season and try out new formation or policies you didn't focus on before. Get them in a formation coin trader after the update. The Rainbow Pass will also see an update. It will be extended to 30 days from the previous 28. Moreover, we are adjusting the daily missions again to give you even more rewards to look forward to. The final reward will be a J-League and K-League Prime Scouting ticket box. This will let you earn 1 scouting ticket of your choice per day, a great way to end the day with an extra player on your squad. On top of that, a Prime Player Weekly Exchange voucher has been added as a reward at both the midway point and the final milestone in the weekly missions. This special box lets you choose from 11 newly added 3-star Prime players. Opening 3 of these boxes will get you enough copies to limit break the featured Prime players up to 5 stars. This should help you build a competitive roster for career mode and make your lineup nice and shiny. That's all for the major changes coming with version 2.0, but we have more quality of life changes and adjustments that we prepared. First, we are adding some quality of life changes to the progression of your manager level. We're increasing the manager level cap to 60, which will give you a chance for more rewards at specific milestones. The team understands that chaining skill combos plays a key role in match strategy, so we wanted to make it clear when and how skills and abilities would take effect. As a result, the skills and ability descriptions were updated in the UI, so they're easier to understand. There are also some changes to the MCO chat censorship. We've eased the restrictions that block messages from being sent completely, due to explicit language. After 2.0, the filter will just censor the words, but you will still be able to send the actual message anyway. The image on the screen here is still work in progress, and we're making sure that normal words like great are not censored by the system when the update goes live. We're also still looking to improve filters and sorting options in the game, as we understand there is a lot to search for. The devs have added the max growth value and upgrade steps as filter options and updated the player view with a Show Max Growth Value icon. You can see it left of the upgrade steps. The final addition to the screen was a formation combo button, added to the bottom right of the screen, making it easier to check what kind of players you need for what formation. That's all for the quality of life updates and adjustments. But we do have more news! Let's have a look at the upcoming players you will be able to scout soon. We have quite the lineup. Here are the players you can expect in the MLS Prime player lineup. Marco Reus, Son Heung-min, Thomas Muller, and Christian Roldan, as you saw on the key visual. This is a great way to improve your midfield, with 2 extra attacking midfielders and 1 defensive midfielder. Since we already have a center forward, Son Heung-min, available in-game, this time he will be in his MLS position on the left wing, ready to outpace his opponents. I can't wait to get my hands on the MLS superstars. We'll also be updating the usual J-League and K-League scouts available in-game. These are the banners you can pull on at any time. The lineup will change, and you will be able to pick up new players starting from version 2.0. One thing to watch out for, though, is that with the roster update, your K-League coins and J-League coins will be reset. Please make sure that you use them before the roster update. We will also be making our in-store pack a better deal for everyone. After the update, the packs will contain more items for the same price. Here are all the changes on screen. Personally, I'm always running out of upgrade boots, so it's nice to see the large packs give you 4 times more level 2 upgrade boots than before. Finally, let's go over all the campaigns that are coming with the update. The first campaign that will start right after the roster update will be the kickoff missions. The development team has prepared some missions for you to complete when you start your new journey after the roster update. You will be able to complete missions and get rewards, so your first step into the new season is quick and seamless. We hope this helps you get ahead of the competition and set up your team to success quickly. Starting in the new season, you will also be able to watch ads to pull for special training cards. Before the roster update and version 2.0, we only had the option to watch ads for the Prime Player Scout, but after the update, that feature will also be available for the special training cards as well. I hope you're able to get the one you're looking for. We're also introducing a special comeback login bonus. If you haven't logged into the game for the last 30 days, with this special bonus, you'll be able to start your journey with a few extra items. The rewards for the campaign are huge. You will get up to 2-star Prime Player guaranteed tickets and up to 3,000 golden balls, so you can pull to your heart's content. Join when the season begins. For our fans from Hong Kong, we have also added 2 legendary players from the region as special training cards. Lee Kin-woo and Oh Wai-lun will be joining the lineup as super rare training cards. Get your hands on these football legends from Hong Kong. It was a pleasure working with them to make this happen, and we're excited to bring them to the game. Finally, we have prepared a worldwide social media campaign you can participate in to win prizes. Check out our socials to join the campaign. You can get involved by following our official page and reposting the post. We'll send items to all players in-game based on the number of participants worldwide. If we get to 5,000 participants, everyone will receive 10 MLS Prime Player Scouting tickets. Please check out the campaign to get these exciting rewards. And that's all we have for you today. Thank you for tuning into our program, and we're looking forward to seeing you in game. We hope you enjoyed the new content and check out the next season after the roster update. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.